So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about the historical drawdowns of Bitcoin. All right. So like I said in my previous video, I said that what you are seeing now in the crypto market, for those of you that are new to crypto, are not new when it comes to crypto. They are historical movements. So we are going to be tracing some historical records of what has happened. All right. So this always happen after bull run. All right. What I mean by after bull run is after the halving year, because Bitcoin halving happens every 4 years. So after halving, the next thing that happens is markets rally. The markets will begin to pump, will begin to go up, and that is what is called bull run. After the bull run, the market will correct. By the time the market is done correcting, it will start going up gradually up to the next halving year. After the halving, it will then blow up. That is always what happens in Bitcoin. So in 2011, there was also a pre-halving era, and the market moved to $32. All right, Bitcoin moved to $32 and dropped to $2. That is about 94% drop. All right, so this was after Bitcoin rally in 2011. Then the next halving, the first halving of Bitcoin was actually in 2012. All right, in 2012. So after that first halving in 2013, the price of Bitcoin got to the peak of $1,163. And from $1,163, Bitcoin dropped to $152, and that is about 87% drop. So you can see that there is an improvement. The rate at which the price was dropping is no longer the same. All right. So that is it. Now, what makes the price of Bitcoin not to be the same with the initial price? What made it not to be the same is that at this stage, there are some adoptions already. A lot of persons started holding the coin. All right. So in 2016, there was also another halving. All right. That is the second halving of Bitcoin. And after that second halving of Bitcoin, in 2017, there is another bull run that moved Bitcoin from that 152,000 it dropped in 2013 to 19,800 in 2017. From $152 to 19,800 in 2017. And then from after hitting 19,800, it also dropped from 19,800 to 3,200. That is a 4% drop. All right, in 2017. Okay, so this thing happens every 4 years. This thing happens every 4 to 5 years. Now, another halving occurred in 2020, and after the 2020, there was a bull run in 2021, and Bitcoin moved to 69,000 all-time high in 2021, and from 69,000 it dropped to 15,500. That is about 77% drop. All right. Okay, so you can see that the crash is now reducing, is now getting shallower. The lowest of the coming years is above the lowest of the previous year, and even close to the highest of the previous year. That is what is happening. And then currently, this is 2024, 2026. There was halving in 2024, and we are now in 2026. Now, after the halving in 2024, Bitcoin also went to all-time high in 2025, and it climbed to 126,000. All right, and currently the price of Bitcoin has dropped to 66,000 something. All right, currently that is about over 46% drop. All right, so historically, this is not extreme yet. This is what has happened in the previous years. So there is a tendency that Bitcoin is going to drop to 50,000 or even 40 something thousand. All right, so if it drop to that 40 something thousand, that is always when to start taking advantage of the market. But if there is an extreme drop, the highest drop that can occur is maybe 37,000. That is going to be an extreme. That should be about 70% drop. That is going to be an extreme drop. So if there is a case where it dropped to 37,000, I think that is when people will even start taking more advantage of the market. So even if you bought at 40,000 or 37,000, if you're a long-term holder, you are in advantage. All right, you are in a very good advantage, because in the once Bitcoin gets to that support level, a lot of institutions will start buying again, and the price will start doing what will begin to rally, will start going up again. And once it gets to the next halving year, what happens? Another bull run will set in. And one thing you should know is that if you take a look at the historical movements that I narrated initially, you discover that the price is going up every 4 years. It doesn't go below the previous year. So the next all-time high of Bitcoin is going to be far above the 126,000 you experienced initially, because that is the historical movement of Bitcoin. All right, so you need to understand when to enter the market and when to leave the market. And the only way you understand it is if you are in a group where things about the crypto market are being shared, historical information about the crypto market is being shared, and if you are following me, if you subscribe to my channel and you join my WhatsApp and Telegram group, you will be getting updates about crypto and what is happening in the market, and how you can always position yourself to be making some good profit from the market. So whether the market is dropping or the market is pumping, if you are trading with us, you will always be in profit, because the best thing you should learn is when to enter and exit the market. All right, so that is it. Thank you so much, and see you in the next video.